Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for Thursday, June 12th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Jill Clary. Whether you're an accomplished artist or just getting started, the Grows Rexburg art competition is open for entries with thousands of dollars up for grabs. The competition has 3 categories you can enter: student, amateur, and professional. Each category has its own cash prizes for first through third place and 2 merit awards. You can register your art online at growsrexburg.org. Then you'll need to download and print a submission form that you'll fill out and take with your physical artwork to Hemming Village on Wednesday, June 18th from 2 to 6 p.m. The art should be framed and have a sawtooth or hook hanger in the center or a wire between 2 D-rings or 2 eye hooks. Kyung Daebel, the president of Grows Rexburg, says they'll have an award ceremony on Thursday, June 26th, with guest artist David Koch from Utah, who will speak about his experience with art.
Excellent, accomplished, very well-known artist, and we're very honored to have him in our community.
Registration is free, and the award ceremony is at 6 p.m. on the 26th at the atrium at Hemming Village. Registration is open until June 17th at growsrexburg.org. The cast and crew of Rexburg Community Theater's Mary Poppins is putting in the work before their end-of-the-month performances of Mary Poppins. Director Ann Clough and actors Malia Lawrence and Parker Morgan agreed that while many people may know of Mary Poppins because of Julie Andrews' portrayal in Disney's 1964 film, the musical's version of the titular character is a mix of Andrews' version and the original book character. Because of the character's personality shift, Lawrence, who portrays Mary, says she really wanted to play into the sweet moments of the musical.
Because Julie Andrews' Mary Poppins is very sweet. And
not this
book
one.
Mary Poppins is not. She is very snarky and kind of cold sometimes, but the musical is a mix of both of those. And so I feel like those moments where there really are sweet moments, I really try to dive deep into that, because that's what people think of when they think of Mary Poppins. They think of Julie Andrews.
Lawrence says attending the show is a fun way to do an act of service, showing support to all those who have put time and effort into the production.
We have so many people making costumes specifically for this show that, maybe the costume's on for 15 minutes and then it's not on again, but they've put in days of work into it. Anytime that you come to one of these shows, there's so many people you're supporting, and every time you come in, you're supporting the community theater itself and helping to allow the arts to keep doing what they're doing, because every little bit counts.
Morgan, who plays Bert, says audience members will see the results of all the hard work volunteers have put into the show. He believes they'll feel the nostalgia of the 1964 film.
I think there's definitely something special to it, and the whole point in there's a lot of points in Mary Poppins, but Mary is magic, right? And I think that we are able to convey that in our production.
Clough says tickets sell fast and sell out for closing night performances, so you'll want to get tickets soon. The show is June 27th, 28th, and 30th at 7 p.m. at the Madison High School Performing Arts Center in Rexburg. To learn more and listen to our full interview with the cast and director of Mary Poppins, go to BYU-Idaho Radio's podcast on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. On Saturday in Idaho Falls, you may notice protesters gathered as part of a nationwide mass protest against President Donald Trump. The protest is one of 3 such protests in eastern Idaho, with the others in Driggs and Pocatello. The one in Idaho Falls will take place Saturday on the Broadway Bridge from 4 to 6 p.m. In an interview with EastIdahoNews.com, Idaho Falls Police Public Information Officer Jessica Clements said they aren't worried about anything notable occurring at the protest, adding that they don't normally allocate a police presence there. She added that the surrounding community has a diverse belief in topics and that people protest in a way that is peaceful and respectful. The nationwide protests, including the ones happening on Saturday, are organized by 50501 Movement, which represents 50 protests in 50 states under one movement. They are mobilizing in response to a military parade that will be held in Washington, D.C. on Saturday, a day that is both President Trump's 79th birthday and Flag Day. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for June 12th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Have a great day. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Jill Clary.